Hello, my name is Valencia, and I'm going to be talking about my reflection for my CAS project. So what we did was we made a group called Music on the Upswing. It composed of me, Jessica Howell, Julia Weinbrick, and Sunny Luma. What we decided to do was raise money for the Sebastian River Middle School band. The new band director, Miss Fontaine, had really great ideas to make the band even better, and especially since she was collaborating with Mr. Goldstein at Sebastian River High School, they were going to do a lot of great things. Now, knowing from my past experience, the middle school band program is really good because of the students, but the supplies and instruments are not so great. So we decided to raise money for her so it will eternally turn into success for both the middle school and the high school, and then just the music community in Sebastian altogether. So we had different projects we had in mind to do, such as a bake sale, a car wash, and also bucket drops at different stores. We didn't go through with the bake sale because we didn't have enough time with planning, and we also decided to do a bucket drop, and but that also didn't work either. I personally had to deal with this by myself, the bucket drops, and what I learned, it was what always will take with me now, is that you have to plan ahead. Like, you can't expect to have something in about 2 weeks. You need to have it like months ahead. I went to Publix to talk to the manager having a bucket drop next week, but what happened was he told me that you can't do that. You have to plan ahead because people have been planning ahead for months. So that's what I figured out. And it also takes time because sometimes they're not there. So it's very frustrating. So you have to plan ahead, you have to think smart, and you also have to follow through. We didn't follow through because we had another ideas that we could do, but it's a very important, what I learned, to follow through. Like, you can't wait 2 weeks. You have to follow through. What we ended up doing, though, was a car wash, and it was very successful. We're actually having two car washes, one happening later, and but we already had the first one. First one was very successful. We made over $280, and we had a lot of volunteers to come help from the high school band, and we had a lot of people come to the car wash, and we also got a lot of donations. So I think we did a really good job. It's maybe in terms for the band, it's not a lot, but it'll be a start, and they'll grow from there. And it's especially good because the Meeting on the Upswing, we're trying to basically get our feet wet. So since I'm not going to be there next year, for the new members and for Julie and Sunny, they'll know what to do now. They'll know how to be more effective, what they can do, what they can't do, and they'll have a more success than this year, and that's fine. We just had to. I had never done something like this before, so we had to learn how to do it together, and I think we did a pretty good job. Maybe it wasn't the best, but I learned a lot from it. So overall, working with this group, I couldn't ask for better people. Like, there were times where sometimes we were like we weren't being active because we were busy and all that stuff. But when we needed to get stuff done, we got stuff done, and like we always had each other's backs, always getting forms and all that, and we were a pretty good team. And it was really hard to get it together and stuff because we're always busy. We're always busy with the band and IB, and one of our members even got sick during meetings, and she couldn't help a lot. So yeah, it was a really great experience, and I had a lot of fun. I learned a lot, such as the benefits of working with the team, especially with this group. Like I said, I couldn't ask for any other better people because they just have such good personalities and good work ethics that we got a lot done and we were successful. There were times though, and this is just me nitpicking. We were acting like high schoolers, as like sometimes, even though like we're like, okay, we planned this, I think that should be enough for today. I don't really work like that. I rather get more stuff done, but that's fine. We still got our job done, and we did it very effectively. So I I learned a lot from this. It was hard, but it was also a lot of good work, a lot of planning and collaboration. And like I said, I have never done this before, so maybe it wasn't the best that I could have possibly done, especially if I had more time to put into it. It's like time management. But for what it was, I don't think it was bad. And like I learned from this, that's an important part. As we didn't plan earlier enough, now I know if I want to do a big project, we gotta start getting on it right now. And if we want to be successful, we gotta advertise more, and we gotta plan ahead. It's all about time management. And I learned a lot about that and how the real world works, how to get help from people. Like I said, planning ahead. So I'm very grateful, and I had a great time doing this experience.